Brenham Independent School District is the first public school district that was established in Texas following the passing of a bill during the 14th legislature on March 25, 1875. 147 years later, Brenham ISD has grown into a thriving district, continuing the tradition of inspiring and encouraging excellence for all. The district's commitment to provide an exceptional education for all students has guided the planning of the new 2022 bond. The bond is a result of various cost assessments and analyses by professionals, engineers, and architects, and is the culmination of months of input through a community-driven bond planning committee process. The average age of Brenham ISD buildings is approximately 40 years, meaning they were not designed with energy efficiency or technology in mind. In some cases, the buildings have undersized classrooms, poorly configured entrances and circulation, inadequate lighting, and other design conditions that are not acceptable under modern codes. The new and renovated schools will provide the necessary space to eliminate portable buildings across the district and accommodate the projected 10-year growth. Based on the facility assessment performed in June 2021, renovation of the 1964 junior high, originally constructed as Brenham High School, is not a viable option. Any expenditure would not address educational adequacy, relieve crowding, enhance safety, or modernize classrooms for today's delivery methods. The 2022 bond projects have been consolidated into one proposition, Proposition A. This is because completing one or some projects out of several does not solve the district's needs. The projects in this bond include a new junior high school campus, which accounts for 77.7% of the proposition, to be located at the same property as the current junior high for grades 6 through 8 with an expanded locker room for game day use. Renovations and expansion to the Brenham High School Career and Technical Education Building, which accounts for 16.4% of the bond proposition. And lastly, district code compliance and upgrades, which account for the remaining 5.9% of the funds. These projects include accessibility and security upgrades for all district facilities, fiber optic communications backbone cabling upgrades to Alton Elementary and Pride Academy, a repurpose of Brenham Middle School to become a pre-K through 5 campus, and finally, several renovations for Brenham High School, such as renovating the Fieldhouse locker room to add female facilities that don't currently exist, adding a marching pad for the school band and dual parking, and renovating and expanding the cafeteria. As mentioned, Brenham ISD will restructure the grade levels. The revised grade levels will be established as pre-K through 5th grade, 6th grade through 8th grade, and a high school campus for grades 9 through 12. Studies have shown that students benefit socially and academically from fewer transitions, and the proposed plan will reduce 5 transitions to 3 transitions for a student entering at the early childhood grade level. Because the construction of the new facilities will take 2 years or more, Brenham ISD staff will have plenty of time to shift into the new learning format. Renovations and expansion to the Brenham High School Career and Technical Education Building is the second largest portion of this bond. Career and Technical Education, or CTE programs, are designed to equip students for either continued post-secondary learning or direct entry into high-demand careers. Brenham ISD plans to add the following areas of study to the CTE program: Design and Multimedia Arts, Teaching and Training, Engineering, and Digital Communications. These experiences will provide a foundation to help students transition directly into local, community-supporting jobs immediately after graduation. To accomplish these important projects, Brenham ISD will need to increase the tax rate. For the past 8 years, the maintenance and operation and interest and sinking tax rates for Brenham ISD have steadily decreased, dropping from $1.135 in 2015 to the current rate of 0.9884 cents. The current rate is well below the rates at surrounding districts. Texas school districts operate under a budget consisting of 2 tax-supported portions. The Maintenance and Operations, or M&O Fund, supports not only the maintenance and operations of buildings, but also teacher salaries, benefits, and supporting programs. The Interest and Sinking, or INS Debt Fund, supports larger capital improvements where it is not feasible to pay for an improvement within a given fiscal budget year. This fund must be approved by voters through bond elections. The debt is spread out over an extended period, much like a homeowner's mortgage. Brenham ISD's current M&O rate is 0.9084 cents, and its current INS rate is 0.08 cents, equaling a total tax rate of 0.9884 cents per $100 of property value. If passed, it is estimated that the change in the tax rate will be 0.248 cents per $100 of appraised value. If approved by voters, it is estimated that the tax rate will be similar to surrounding districts. As property values increase, tax revenue is projected to increase as well, which will help finance new bonds. Based on current and projected market conditions, Brenham ISD can issue bonds at low interest rates. This makes it less costly to finance new bonds, saving money for the taxpayer in the long run. Its rich history inspires and encourages excellence for all. With the addition and renovation of its facilities, Brenham ISD continues the tradition of excellence and its commitment to leading education and its proud community forward.